Hello. Oh, crap. Forgot to turn this off. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Bad habit. We're going to get started in just a moment. Oh, hey, I see you. I see you. Hello, hello. Boop. Let's see. Let's see who we got going on. Boom. Boom, boom. Okay. One second. Okay. All right. Oh, hello, hello. Oh, look at. Okay, I got you. You ready to come on? I guess you ready. Waiting on you now. Hello. What's up? Here we go. Here we go.
What's that? Hold on, what's that supposed to be? What you talking about? What up, Lisa? What do you do?
Hey, look who it is.
Hey,
How you
what
been?
up? Doing good. Doing
Yeah,
good.
I know. I know. I've been seeing some production videos and photos on set.
Man, I'm grinding, trying to make it happen. You got to knock down the doors yourself sometimes. So we do it.
Yeah, yeah. I know what that's
That's what
about.
you're doing. That's what you're doing. You're knocking down the doors, making opportunities
Mhm.
for people, and we're
Mhm.
loving it. We're reaping the benefits right now. So I
Aw,
appreciate it.
thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah, I
My,
appreciate that. I appreciate that. Oh, you don't tell me you froze on me.
uh-oh. Is that my
I
service?
I'll
I
be
think my
back.
service is sucking. Hold
At your
on, my
service?
service is sucking. Yeah. I don't know
Um,
if I have one bar. Hold on, why am I not on Wi-Fi? Give me a fight tripping today.
I don't know.
It's not connected. Why is it not connected?
Mm. See, this is why I want to give us
It's
5 minutes.
working right now.
Uh-oh.
Is that one?
Adebiyi. Helen
Yeah.
Sevilla.
Hey, hello, what up, though? That's my homie right there. That's my homie. She's a fan. She told me she was watching it yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dorothy says, trying to grow the luscious beard back.
Yeah, I was trying to get that, beard gang, you know how we do.
We got you. Yeah, we got
It
you.
took, you know how long it took me to grow that beard for the film? It took a long time. That was a feat. Like,
Hmm.
and Danielle killed it. She just made it shine. She helped me make it shine.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah, she put
Yeah.
that oil, beard
Hmm.
oil.
Hmm.
And
Yeah. How's that been like working with her on your set?
so she's been awesome. She's been good, man. She's like, so the makeup that we have her doing is really dramatic. Like you saw the this past Saturday, she had injury makeup on Peter. He's an antagonist for my project. Man, this dude looked like he got roughed up for real. Like he looked like he fell off a bike. Like
Ah.
seriously. And she just did a great job. Her makeup is on. She definitely knows what she's doing. So it was easy for me to say yes. I got to get her on my set, and she did a great job. She vibes well with everybody. She asks questions. She makes sure everyone's comfortable. So it's fun having.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah. For those who don't know, he's talking about our lovely makeup artist Danielle Wilson at
yeah,
Sweetie's Glam Closet. She can do one amazing, wonderful things with hair and makeup. She
yeah.
did all the zombies in Zombie
So
Chronicles.
all the zombies.
Yeah,
Oh
all the zombies.
man,
Danielle
that
Wilson.
time. That takes time. And she didn't just do the zombies one time. Multiple times. Each time we had to
Multiple
show
times.
up multiple
Yep.
times.
Yeah. That first day, makeup testing.
Oh yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah. And the next day I
I
said,
think like,
the next time I'm gonna wear long sleeves from now on, so she doesn't have to worry about my arms.
oh man. So how you been? How you been in
Man,
this
it's
season?
this
Let's
has
call it.
been this has been uh, an interesting season. It has been great from a professional, working on film projects, working, my 9 to 5. Everything's been flourishing in those regards. But of course, I've had, my ups and downs. Just to be honest, I've had my ups and downs when it comes to, like, just random stuff that happens in life. But the focus has remained the focus, and that's been, my goals and my vision. And so
Yeah.
I'm playing. I'm healthy. I'm, I don't want to sound trivial, but I'm making money. God's good. I can't complain. Like,
Yeah.
I'm very fortunate, and I know that a lot of people, aren't in that situation. So I count my blessings every single day, and if I'm in a position to help somebody else out, I want to do that. So I'm down.
Well, you already know I've been a fan
Uh,
since Mitch at Naked Angel.
which
I still
I
have
get
footage.
cast for.
Really?
You didn't cast me for Mitch. Remember, you
Okay,
asked me.
first of all, hold. Watch yourself. You read what it said. Proof of concept, bruh. You are
I
no. When I'm
know.
ready to do the film, that's you. That's you,
Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it.
right?
I'm just giving you a
You,
hard
you, you earned it.
time.
You earned it. You earned it. Let's see.
Appreciate
Oh,
it.
7:03. Let's go ahead and get started.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
Daniel Webster's coming through soon. So,
I'm gonna say,
have you been watching the episodes? So,
yeah,
yes, you had a chance.
I haven't watched all of them. I did watch
Mm.
1, 2. I watched 5 and 6. So I missed 3 and 4.
What
Those
did
are the
you
only.
think?
I love it. I love the fact that the characters are, um, they're they're vulnerable, right? I love the balance between the relationship that our main character is developing with this young lady. She's, opening up she's coming out of her shell. She's, looking at him. At first she was looking at him like this, who's this guy, you know? And now she's slowly, and I believe it was episode 6, she's seeing him in a different light. That's what I took from it. And I think that obviously it reflects what's happening in society. We're
Mm-hmm.
breaking these walls. Then Wyatt, of course, he had his little uncomfortable moment in the car. I don't want to give it away for anybody else. He had
Yeah,
his uncomfortable.
I'm right with you. I'm like, it's hard because I want to talk about it, but I'm like, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I don't
So,
want to ruin it. But he had his uncomfortable moment, and I'm interested to see, how he, what happens from there. That's like, okay, I wasn't sure the guy's angle, and it's interesting, to be in that situation, and how do you handle it, right? How do you, no matter what, how do you make someone feel respected, even if, you might not view things the way they view it, right? So,
yeah.
yeah, so I like the different things that we're touching on this project,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
my character, pulls up.
I was just about to get into that. I was just about to get into that. Oh man, O'Shea,
And then Dorothy,
you
but before we go into O'Shea, Dorothy is killing it though. Dorothy's killing it.
okay.
Dorothy's
Yeah.
killing it. I just love the way that um, this dude cares for his mom. He wants to. I don't want to give it away I don't want to be a spoiler, but the little things he does, like, to try to help her through this time, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I love that dynamic. And I want to see her character arc and how she grows, how she comes out of this challenging time, and what she learns from it. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
did you see that surprise coming at the end of 5? I don't know. I don't know how to say it without. I don't want to give anything away.
Surprise.
Okay, cool.
Man.
Hey, Taj. Mercedes. She says hi.
Okay.
Oh. Dorothy says if she comes out of it. Wow. Okay. Interesting.
Out of it. Oh.
Oh.
If she comes out of it. Okay. So she's
Right?
throwing us loop. She's trying to confuse us. Man, Dorothy, stop trying to confuse me.
Exactly.
Stop trying to confuse me. Because I'm hopeful. Like, we want our character, we want her to win. We want her. So, yeah, don't confuse me out here.
Taj, what's up with you? I see you. Is that Mike? Oh, dude, I haven't seen you in a minute.
Yo, we got a legit celebrity on the. Yo, Mike over here doing Tyler Perry projects.
Right?
You know, he on EW. Okay.
I see you.
Mike Sanchez himself. So, what do you feel about it so far? How do you feel? What's the feedback you've been getting? What's going on?
It's been good, actually. I am overjoyed at how it's come out, at how blessed I was to get the caliber of talent that I got. You guys made these characters really come alive, like legit.
Awesome.
To the point where I'd be forgetting. I'd be like, you know what? Adebiyi, I mean, you cool and all, but I kind of miss O'Shea. Where he at? You know, going through. But I have heard that like everyone has been loving the chemistry with O'Shea and Felicia.
Yeah, and that's just a taste of it, right? Because we
a little bit more. There's more.
I'm looking forward to season 2. Something. O'Shea got to get into something crazy. Like O'Shea got to do something. Got to rescue somebody from something. You got to do something crazy with O'Shea. I'm down for it.
Dorothy said little white thing.
So, so my scene, when I wrote my scene, I wasn't expecting the next scene because I didn't have that script. So, I invited my parents, everybody to watch. I was like, oh, hold up. I was like, oh, I know are we talking about that? Okay. But it was fun, man. It was fun.
Yeah. What was the makeup process? How did it feel? Because I gotta be honest, I saw you turn to somebody else when that beard went on. Couldn't tell you nothing.
What are you saying? I grew that beard. It took time for me to grow that. That's hard work.
Okay. Yes, exactly. You grew an entire beard in a day. It was amazing.
She just put the oils on it. It looked phenomenal. But that was, man, she transformed me. I didn't expect it to look so realistic. And I think we were going for something specific with that character. And I think just the beard made him feel or look just more homely, just the everyday man, everyday father, laid back, but still stern, still serious, loving. And I almost felt like, my character was a bit of the comic relief just because of his, he's present, but he just, sometimes doesn't have a clue. Like, oh man, he just, that's why his wife has to keep him in check, action here from the back of his head. His son has to follow up, make sure he remembers his password. So, but he's still a solid guy. So it's a fun character. O'Shea's a fun character. I like the name too. O'Shea.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, you know the joke behind that whole thing.
Yeah, of course. O'Shea.
Yeah.
Bye, Felicia.
If anyone's just coming on, I'm here with the awesome Adebiyi Lanre, who plays O'Shea.
Thank you.
Jones on the Zombie Chronicles, our web series that we just dropped on Friday, and coincidentally, this Friday is the season 1 finale.
Yep. Yep. And yes, someone asked, are they Wyatt's parents? Yes. So actually, one of my friends was like, yo, so you're a zombie, but you got a human child. I was like, well, we adopted him. So, yeah, maybe, they missed that. But yeah, so we adopted him, and, we adopted him with love, and, we treat him like our very own baby. Because as zombies, we're not able to have kids, so adoption is the next best thing. Yeah, so what? Wait,
Well, let me.
yeah.
What you mean, Todd? What
Yeah,
you
what was
mean?
that?
What do you mean?
I like that. Chrissy Bay, 22. Okay, Chris, I'm glad you like it.
So tell me, and feel free to jump in, guys, if you have any comments or questions for O'Shea, his character, the banter between you and Felicia. That was one of my favorite parts about it. It was so normal. It was just like back like a real married couple, and Wyatt's like, all right, you can just jump in, mom and dad, get it done over with. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, Taj. She says, I like how the scene in the pilot episode is like you're voicing black problems, but with green zombies. That shit wild.
Yeah, my face is
Well,
absolutely.
you gotta upgrade. Upgrade, Adebiyi. Upgrade you. So badly. Are you on Wi-Fi? Yikes. Yikes. Yeah. Well, to answer your question, to address your more, Taj, the zombies are they're an allegory for minorities, for ostracized members of the community. It is about mental health, mental illness. It is how people are treated or pushed to the back burner. That helps, if that helps. Adebiyi, we still got you on? Are you faded out on me? No, you faded. Ah, you faded. Ah, you faded. Ah, it sucks. All right. Well, I know, I know. Well, I'm gonna have to close this out.
Okay.
Well, not we'll close you out and bring on
I think I might be back.
Jeff. You might be back. All the pixels, yeah, all the pixels. Technology is awesome. Everything is awesome. All right. Well, Adebiyi, I'm gonna let you go for now. I'm looking forward to seeing more of you. Curtis, or the character who plays Curtis, Geoffrey Vancol. Are you here, Geoffrey? Are you still on? Mr. Sensible Shoes? I can't tell if you're here unless what you call it. Let me see. Hold one moment. Oh, there you are. Boom. Answer the call, Geoffrey. Try and make a comeback. Always. 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 Where you at, Geoffrey? I'm trying to call you. Ah, there he is.
Hey, everybody.
There he is. The man, Kurt himself. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I actually just got back from lunch in Aventura Mall with a friend of mine who's visiting from Georgia. So it's pretty cool.
Oh, okay. That's awesome. Well, you look
Thank you.
awesome.
How about yourself? How are you?
Good. Busy?
I
but
can
good.
imagine.
uh, uh, Dorothy says hello, Chrissy. Hey guys.
Hello, hey.
So, have you had a chance to watch any of the episodes?
Now, I got to be honest with you. I
Be honest.
have I have done a lot of political activism, and it's kind of one of those things that I kind of brought into my character as Curtis on the Zombie Chronicles. But in everything that I've ever done, I hate seeing recordings of myself. I hate hearing my own voice. I will
Stop
not
it.
rewatch this interview. I'm so
Oh
serious.
my
You see that laugh?
This hurts my heart because like everyone is like tripping out about your scene. Like they're loving your scenes, dude.
Well, and you know what? That's okay. So speaking to that, when I got the character of Curtis, and you gave me so much free reign to like kind of bring some of the subtle nuances of what it's like to come up in the community, especially here in South Florida. Um, and I feel like a lot of our people don't necessarily get like guidance on how to talk to guys and such like that, or girls, or whatever you're into. And I felt like it was one of those things like, every time he would say no or whatever, in, his little subtle way, Curtis is shot down, but it's like he would still try, but it wasn't like too forceful, and I think it's one of those things that I've seen a lot of in the community. And I really wanted to kind of portray a better way of doing things, to say like, it's okay to be shot down. Like, this is how you take it, you know?
Yeah,
You're gonna
yeah.
lose most, but you win some.
Yeah. Chrissy says your Curtis is adorable. David says the car scene with Curtis and Wyatt was jaw-droppingly good, which I guess you won't know because you're not gonna watch it.
As much time as we spent on that scene, trust me, I know. I know. No, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. I have to have a watch party with my whole family so that way they can kind of like be there for me while I sit there and ruminate over all of the different things. Because I don't come from acting, and so to be around so many people who have gone to school for this and so many people who are so talented, like for real, everybody else on set knew like everyone else's lines, and I'm just sitting here like I'm struggling with mine. And they're like, yeah, you're supposed to say this or that or that. And then they would say it this other way. Or I was just like, wow. I mean, so much talent. I mean, and not just the actors, but the people with the lighting and so much that comes into making a production like this. I'm really awe-inspired with you all. So,
Well, thank you, but my good sir, you are an actor.
well, now I
And
am officially, right?
you have the talent. You have it. I'm telling you, like when you came for the casting call and you read, I was like, yeah, and you did not disappoint. You did not
Thank
disappoint.
you. Thank you.
The
My
kid
first
will never
time, y'all.
hear that. His first time. First time.
So, a
Tell.
little about myself on a regular basis, right? So I'm actually a trainer for OIC of South Florida. It's a nonprofit organization, and my entire resume is based out of like nonprofits. With the one time I worked in prison treatment services, but me, I have, and I think it's mostly because for one, I'm black, I'm Haitian, and then I'm gay, and then some people might like this, but I'm an atheist. It is what it is. And all of those nuances, I always kind of look at, different people out there and the different opportunities that aren't necessarily extended to other people. And that really drew me into being able to add those nuances into the story. Like how many times we had conversations about what the story was really about, and you'd be like, well, I don't want to influence how you take your character, but it's a play off this, or you give me hints, and I'd be like, girl, you ain't, I'm an academic too. I read between them lines. So thank you for the opportunity for real. Like, I work at OIC. Prior to that, I worked at SunServe, to work with people in substance abuse and mental health. And there's just so much to be drawn into the story. I think these are stories that we need to be heard, whether via metaphor or literally, especially with Black Lives Matter right now. It's a turning point in our history.
100%. I cannot agree with you more. And it just feels surreal coming off the project, knowing what we set out to do with it, what we want these characters to represent all across the board, and hearing these voices that have been crying out for so long, now
Right,
getting a chance to be heard, now being
right,
taken seriously.
right.
It's, whew, you know.
Girl, I told you you're gonna be the Issa Rae of South Florida. You already got the ISA in your name.
Wow. Wow. That's high praise. Okay, I don't know if I feel like, I mean, I
Well,
love you. I guess that's why I'm like, I don't know.
I was watching Issa, and I ain't gonna lie. That's another for me. It's like syndicated stuff. Like she's on HBO now with Insecure, and I watched all of Awkward Black Girl though. Like I was like, I think it was in 2010, 2011 when that first came out, and that's essentially all of what Insecure is based around. It's
Yeah.
essentially the same concept, a few different actors and actresses, and I'm
Hmm.
like, it's great. And it was a story I really related to at the time. I didn't feel like anybody else was going through that college campus feeling like the awkward person, or with the, when somebody's saying hi to you, and or you think someone's saying it and you wave, and then it
Oh
turns
my
out they're saying hi to somebody else. You got to kind of like play it off like, I'm just, doing my morning praise. Thank you, Jesus.
That's me. 100%.
Or
Yep.
something.
Hmm.
But yeah, yeah.
Man, that's, I mean, that seriously means a lot. Like, ugh, that's, whew, thank you.
Hey, sis, we got to look out. We got to look out. There's a lot of talent out here.
Yeah.
And again, I work in training and education. I mean, the
Hmm.
people, if y'all think y'all can't do it, all of the audience out here, if you think you can't do anything, try it. The worst that can happen is, it doesn't work out the way you'd want it to, but at least one, you've gotten the experience. You
Yep.
got to have fun with it, and
Mhm.
then you can say you tried. You know,
Yeah.
it's like
Hmm.
it's like with Curtis. You know, I keep trying to dude, and he's like, nah, nah, nah. But I shot my shot though.
You did. You did.
You know
Kurt,
what I'm saying?
yeah, I did what I could.
Right?
It's not on me anymore. All right, look. Okay, okay. I understand your apprehension about seeing yourself on screen because I gave myself one little bitty Stanley part, and I hate looking at it.
Right?
So I understand, but I need you to do it for the culture.
For sure,
I
for
need
sure.
you to watch. If you have to fast forward when you come on, I'll allow it. But there's so
So
much that I think that you would appreciate, and you know, I really want you to have the opportunity to like really. I want to make sure I make you guys proud. Really.
well, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking, what if me, I'm gonna get my family together, and my nephew, he's an awesome kid, looks just like me, takes after his uncle. I'm just saying, and we'll do a little watch party, and maybe we could broadcast it over Instagram to see like the reactions and stuff.
Oh, I would love that.
Yeah.
100%. Done. Done. Also, Dorothy wants to hire you for motivational speaking.
So yes, that's a hey,
Okay.
that's definitely a yes, and I don't necessarily do motivation, but I've worked with people with HIV, and that was another thing that drew me to this project because of erasing stigma. I've worked with gay LGBT relationships. I've
Mm-hmm.
worked with homeless people, substance abuse, mental health, dual diagnosis, all of the which in prison, out of prison, coming back into society, and just generally people who are forgotten. Um,
Yeah.
and I don't like to call myself a motivational speaker, but I am trained in motivational interviewing, and I like to have discussions with my audience, my classes and such like that. I feel like it's the best way to learn. People say older people can't learn computers, right? And I'm like, man, computers ain't nothing but following directions. If you're good at construction, you're good at computers,
Boom.
period. Okay. And I got the facts to back it. It's called a RIASECT evaluation. It's your something you use with the ONET interest profiler. It's a free tool. Go to mynextmove.org. You take an assessment yourself and find out all of the facts. Sponsored by the Department of Labor, U.S. Department of Labor, and everything like that. It's really no, like, I think most of the time we get in our own way. And try it. Just try it. Just do it. Like Nike says. I'm wearing Jordan, but, like Nike says, just do it.
I have to agree. I have to agree. And I I kind of want to take one of your classes.
Yeah. Hey, OIC is doing online courses. Most people we provide we have funding programs for people who are in the community. I like to tell people, yo, like it's not like, you're not going to qualify just because you have a job or something. If you're working paycheck to paycheck, and it's not just OIC. I mean, you have Career Source, you have a number of different programs, Miami, Broward, Palm Beach County. Right now is the time. What were you doing last week? What were you doing last week? You know what I mean? I tell people are coming to my class, they'd be like, EST. What is this EST? Employability Skills Training. And they'll be like, oh, I got to sit here for 8 hours for a whole week. And I'm like, what did you do last week? For real. You can make this investment now. I can even record you if you're comfortable with it, doing your interview so you can see some of your tics and stuff like that. Me, I talk a lot with my hands. And then, but it's something that you need to know so you're not as nervous when you are doing those interviews and things like that. I'll help anybody in the community. I want everyone on this call to know. I think that's the reason why art exists. Art, of course, is something to be interpreted to help the community. I don't think an artist is really thinking like, oh, I want to make a big name for myself or make $1 million. They're like, there's a issue in our community that needs attention to be drawn to it. So.
Yes. David says the marketing department at OIC will be proud of you.
David and I work together. And David, look, it's so amazing. The employment specialist, he's one of the key ones. He taught me a lot of the things that I know with the entire team, of course. But I mean, he's been integral in me learning at OIC. They go out to the communities, to small businesses, in fact, and inform them. You have your tax payback programs for hiring people with disabilities, with backgrounds, veterans, so on and so forth. You have your, I think there's your bonds programs and things like that. There's a lot of different things out there. Please, people, my Instagram, add me, ask me any question you like, message me, whatever. I'm an open book.
Oh. First, well, before I do that, what is your Instagram handle, sir? How are they going to find you?
So I think my Instagram handle, and luckily it's noted at the top, it is Mr. MR _ sensible shoes, sensible _ shoes with an S at the end. And that's because, I like to wear myself. I'm not the person pretty hurts. I understand that. I like to be comfortable.
We just got somebody just joined. Is that Wyatt that just came on? I think that is. He gave you the googly eyes.
Well, I mean, I wish you would have just been that direct when we was eating that burger in the car. You know what I'm saying? Was it good?
You are. I love it.
Playing and come spend the night over my house. Yeah,
Let's make it happen.
Sitting in the DJ booth, dropping beats and stuff like that. And you know how when it's like a Netflix and chill type moment, and you're like, man, I got it in. It's about to happen. You listen to some slow jams, got your SWV playing or something like that, and then the motherfucker be like, well, I gotta go to work. And for real?
Oh,
so you're really gonna leave me like this?
Hey, because why are you embarrassing him on live?
Look, until season 2 come out and I get some satisfaction, that part.
He's quoting more meat than he could handle. Oh, Duke, I see you, Duke. Hey. Real quick. Okay, Geoffrey, when you do watch the show, I want you to really, all the music, 98% of the music in the show is original, created specifically for the show by Jukebox Beats.
All right. Well, I just want
Yeah.
to let you know I'm gonna be critical. All right, because I used to play music. I used to be
Oh,
an
really?
artist. All
Oh,
right.
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
okay. Bring
It's been
it.
about a decade though.
I know what's gonna happen. When you watch it, you're gonna call me or text me, Lisa.
I'm gonna be like, girl,
I know.
putting me
Matter
through
of
these
fact,
emotions.
our lyrical music video for the theme song drops tomorrow.
Woo-woo.
So those subscribe to the YouTube. So you guys, we're doing big things. We
Okay.
just we're in the middle of production on our second music video for Impressions. So we're doing big things, guys. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, NXG Global Productions. Oh, Detail says you got to play some keys.
Now, it's my specialty is the saxophone. I gotta tell y'all. I play all woodwind instruments, a couple of brass, a little bit of piano, but it's been so long that I honestly couldn't say that I'm any good with the piano. But I could rip up a saxophone for you, jazz solo real quick or something like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you still
Yeah, I
own
don't
it,
have it with me.
but you have
No, yeah, I
one.
got a musician. I got 2 saxophones, 1 clarinet, a keyboard. Might have a flute somewhere, a tenor saxophone.
Huh?
Of course, it's all for my
All
nephew.
right. Here's what's gonna happen, Geoffrey. We gonna talk about season 2 because I can't believe I'm surrounded by so many talented musical people. And it's amazing. I'm like, come on.
And again, I tell people, put your talents out there. I never thought I'd be acting. I never did. I kind of dreamt about it in high school when I would see the drama club, and I was like, maybe I should have did that instead of band. But like, I never really pursued it or really, because I never, it's rewarding.
So you sing? Do you sing?
Well, I was in chorus,
Uh,
but I do not sing.
okay. So is there a difference? Singing in chorus but not singing?
So okay, I was a part of a what do they call it? A barbershop quartet, and a few, like, the whole choir and all that other stuff in high school. I had a really awesome teacher with which after I tried to find him, because when you never really appreciate people in the moment, and it's Mr. Kenneth Wells, but I would always mess up. I just want to say. I would start singing, and I have a deeper voice than even what I'm letting on right now. And I would sing accidentally in the middle of a performance, like 1 or 2 octaves lower, and because I get nervous. But yeah.
Well, Wyatt says he's a baritone in high school. Yeah, I'm gonna keep calling you Wyatt Griffin. I'm doing that on purpose. Yes.
Yep.
Acknowledge.
Yep. Yes, I am a bass. Yeah, bass.
Oh, okay.
We used to sing this song, the Pledge of Allegiance. We used to sing it instead of reciting it. And my part was like, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. And that I would consistently mess up. Like, how easy is it? You know the lyrics.
Oh, just remember to write Griffin on the contracts for season 2. Oh my goodness, you a mess. You a mess. I got you, Mr. Carollo. I got you.
And I might be able to help out with some of the songwriting too.
Oh yeah, just that? We done with acting?
Well, no,
I'm
of
just asking.
course, of course. Don't play with me now. I
So
have not gotten my satisfaction yet. This case
a
ain't
door
over.
has been open. A
Wait,
door
I'm
has
sorry.
been
One more
open.
time.
A door
Yes, a
has been
door.
open. So you've come out of the
Absolutely.
acting closet. Ready? Yeah.
I am ready. I've had 28 years to prepare, honey.
Okay.
Not that I really ever acted. Yeah,
Oh my gosh, this has been so awesome. Oh, we gotta do this more often.
I'm saying like, and I mean, like, there's so much to this world. Like, I have friends like the one I was just telling you all about. I mean, we might talk like every few months and things like that. But I mean, he said, "Hey, I'm here in Miami. Da 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 da. We hung out yesterday. We hung out today." And I'm like, you know, there's a lot to connect with. A lot of people everywhere else going through different things. You got to talk with people. You got to socialize. Don't let the negative things keep you down. Get therapy. Therapy. I've been on therapy. I'm not afraid to say it. You know why? Because you go to the doctor when you're healthy and you go to the doctor when you're sick. You need to go to therapy.
You know why? Because mental health matters.
Exactly. Exactly.
So,
Please, please.
Jeffrey. Uh, I guess you're waiting for the everything to drop so that you can binge watch it. Is that what you're doing?
Oh yeah, that's definitely I am. I am definitely an anime geek, and I never like I stopped Naruto for a long time just to wait until Kaguya came out, and then I was like, okay, now I can start watching again.
Okay, well, have good news for you. The season one finale is this Friday night, episode
Woo!
and 8 at 8 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. So make sure you stick around for the next episode. And I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all think it's been good so far? Y'all ain't ready.
Yeah,
Y'all
I was
ain't
part
ready.
of those last few episodes, so I already know.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were, my good sir. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on. I've had such an awesome time talking with you. I've learned so much. I definitely want to get with you on some of these other things and programs you've been talking about. There are other projects that, me and my company, my team that we're working on, that we're doing that we'd love to like get with you on and do some real things. So,
Absolutely, absolutely. And I mean, again, everybody out there, add me, message me. If you have a question, again, I'm an open book. If you have a relative, or if you are an LGBT person, I'm for real, I'm including everybody. I'm a non-binary people as well. They, them. I am not the one for anybody to mess with any part of my community. Hit me up, all right? I got you.
boom. And I'm sorry, and hit you up where again, my good sir? I kind of
Hit
forgot.
me up on Instagram. My handle is Mr. MR underscore sensible underscore shoes because I don't ever wear them high heels unless I'm doing drag or cleaning the house.
uh, Wyatt says you're a good man, aka Griffin Carlo.
Thank you, Wyatt. I'll see you in season 2.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Thank you guys for tuning in. And we look forward to seeing you guys come out to Friday. We're gonna have the premieres are chats in live chats on the premiere of the YouTube. You come to YouTube. You come on 8. You come on 8:30. You get to chat with the cast, the crew, other fans, and talk mess, encourage, compliment, have fun. All right.
Thank
See you
you.
guys there. Take care.